In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an affiliate marketing website, also known as a niche website, a content website, authority website. I'm going to show you exactly how to create an affiliate marketing website, taking you through all of the steps. I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts on creating content, on graphics, and basically how to build the whole thing with WordPress. Now, I'm sure you already know what these websites are, but just to be clear, these are websites that you create, usually using a platform like WordPress, and then you publish content to them on a regular basis around a particular subject or niche. And then over time, you start to get traffic coming in from Google. And then you can monetize these sites through affiliate marketing by sharing affiliate links or by putting adverts on the site. For example, Google AdSense. Great way to earn some extra income. They're not particularly easy. They do involve quite a bit of work. But if you're prepared to put the time in and invest some effort into your site, then you should be rewarded with an extra income stream. How much that will be? Well, that really depends on how much work you do, the niche you're in, how you monetize your site. But I've been living off affiliate marketing and niche websites for many years now, and you can find out all about that on this channel. I'll put some links below where you can find examples of case studies that I've done previously that have been pretty lucrative. So the website that I'm going to be creating in this video is this one. You can go take a look at it yourself if you like. You can find it over at frequentwinner.com. It's in the table gaming niche, but of course it could be around any game. It basically helps people win more at all sorts of games. As you can see, the site looks fantastic. It's already got some content on it. And if you'd like that very site, frequentwinner.com. Now I've got a special announcement regarding that site. I am going to be giving that site away to one of you. I'm going to be giving away the website, the content, the domain name, a license on the theme, also a year's hosting, basically the whole package so that you can literally just log into the site and start posting content as quickly as you'd like. You can then monetize it yourself as well. It's basically a ready to go site. So if you fancy that, all you need to do is give me your email address, basically, so that I can pop you into the draw. I'll probably use the wheel of names actually. And I'm going to be doing the draw live on YouTube. I'll put a link up in a card now. Go click on that link. You'll also find a link in the description. That'll take you over to wpeagle.com, where you can find all the terms and conditions around the giveaway, and you can enter by submitting your email address. The draw will take place on the 20th of June. Submit your email address and be in with a chance of winning the site. If you do enter, I wish you the best of luck. And of course, if you don't want to wait around for the draw, you probably want to create your site right now. Let's begin. Before we get started, there are a few things that you're going to need to get ready. So let's go through them right now. The first thing is you're going to need a domain name. I recommend namecheap.com. They offer domains from around $6, so pretty cheap. Just type in whatever it is you're looking for and they will tell you if it's available, and then you can register it. A domain name, of course, is your name on the internet. It's the .com, it's the .co.uk, the .net, the whatever. So, of course, you do need a domain name in order to set up a website. The second thing you need is web hosting. So this is basically a little bit of a server, and it's where your WordPress installation is going to live, and it's basically how your website goes online. So in order to get a site online, you need the domain name and you need some website hosting. Now, there are loads of website hosting companies out there, and you're obviously free to choose whichever one you want. I recommend one that will install WordPress for you. In fact, that's pretty essential, to be honest. I recommend Spiderweb. It's a company run by my friend Phil, and he offers a fantastic hosting specifically for niche websites and affiliate marketeers. You'll find a link to Spiderweb in the description, and there's also a discount coupon down there too. If you use that, you will get a saving on your hosting fees. If you've got any questions regarding hosting, just head over to Spiderweb, drop Phil a message and he will sort you out. The third thing you're going to need is a WordPress theme. Once your WordPress is installed on your hosting, it's like a blank canvas and you need something in order to style it and work with it. Now, I recommend Popcorn Theme. Full disclosure, it is a theme that I sell that was developed by myself and Carl Broadbent and Phil from Spiderweb. But it's a great theme, even if I do say so myself. It's specifically designed for niche websites and to show off content in the best possible way. And it's got loads of great features for niche websites and for affiliate marketeers. Now, Popcorn Theme is usually $99. And for that, you can use it on as many websites as you like, and that's for life. So it's a pretty good price. But as it's you can get an even better price by using the code EagleTut20. Just type it in at the checkout and you'll get your discount. By the way, you can find Popcorn by clicking on the link there, or just head over to popcorntheme.com. Now, if you want to follow along with this tutorial, you're going to need Popcorn Theme because that's the theme that I'm using in this tutorial. So if you want to follow me, closely, it'll be a lot easier if we're both using the same theme. If you try and follow this tutorial with a different theme, I think you're going to get a bit confused. The fourth thing you're going to need is a logo to represent your website, represent your brand. Now, I recommend the fantastic Canva for anything graphic design wise, and it's great for logos. Go check it out over at canva.com. They do have a free version, so you can sign up without spending any money, but I do recommend the paid for version, the pro version, because it has so many great features, and it also comes with a whole library of stock images and graphics and pretty much anything that you'll need. You'll see that over at Canva they've got loads of templates for logos, so it's really easy to get started and put something together. And indeed, the logo that I created for frequentwinner.com, the site that we're making today in this video, I created that logo over at Canva. Just keep in mind that when you're creating your logo, you're probably going to want it to be around 500 pixels wide and 150 pixels high. Well, that's the size of my logo, and I think it looks pretty good at that size. The next thing is probably the most important thing when it comes to affiliate marketing websites and niche websites and content websites, is the content. You're going to need some content, and you need to think about how you're going to be creating that content. Now, recently I've been creating a lot of content with AI, and I've been having some great success with it. I'll put some links below to some videos where I create content, and you can see exactly how well it's ranking on Google. My favorite tool is jasper.ai. It's a paid for tool. Again, you'll find links to it below. It's an affiliate link. Thanks very much if you use it. But of course, there are free services like ChatGPT that you can use to help you create your content. I'm not going to go too deep into the content creation process in this video because it's all covered in those other videos I've just mentioned, so be sure to go check those out. If you don't fancy using AI, you can of course write content yourself, which I do recommend in the start, because that way you'll know what kind of content you want, the kind of structure and the kind of quality levels that you're going to be looking for when you maybe decide to subcontract the writing process out to writers, which is something that I've done quite some time. I've got a team of writers, and I find that's the best way to scale a site quite quickly, is to use writers and maybe some AI as well. Now, I do have a video on hiring writers, basically where I hire my writers from and how I do it. Again, you know where it is, it's down there. I'd actually recommend that you get some content created before you even start building the website, because when you are putting a website together, it's nice to put some content on, lay it out, and then you can kind of see how the website fits together. When you're working on an empty website, it's very difficult to kind of imagine how it will look when it's fully populated. So yeah, get started on your content right now. The final thing you're going to need is some images for your content. The main one being a featured image, which is the image that sits at the top of your content and also appears in various parts. The final thing you want to put together is some images for your content. The most important one being the featured image, which is the image that sits at the top of your articles. Again, I've created mine using Canva, and yeah, I think they look pretty good. I've used stock images from my Canva Pro subscription and then added some text over the top. And yeah, I'm really pleased with them. Of course, it could just be a photo, but you can really jazz it up with Canva by adding some text or other graphics. As a guideline, I'd recommend that your featured images are 1200 pixels wide and 600 pixels high. So there we go. The 6 things you're going to want to put together before you start are: number 1, your domain name. Number 2, your website hosting with WordPress already installed for you. Number 3, you're going to want to get yourself a copy of Popcorn Theme. Number 4, you're going to want to decide on a logo and design it over at Canva. Number 5, you're going to want to get some content together. I recommend probably around 10 bits of content, which is what I launched this site with. And finally, you're going to want to get some images for your content specifically, and most importantly, the featured images. You're ready to get started, so I think that's what we should do. Let's jump on the computer and I'm going to show you exactly how I put together the affiliate marketing website frequentwinner.com. Let's go. So hopefully you're at this point. You've got your hosting, domain name, content ready, your logo, you've got Popcorn Theme and all the things that I just mentioned, and you're ready to start putting it all together to create your website. And well, that's what we're going to do right now. This is the site that I'm going to be creating. It's called frequentwinner.com. It's going to be all about how to win at games, sports, anything really. And of course, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I will be giving this website away. All you got to do is pop your email address in to the form on the page, which you'll find a link to below in the description. And then, yeah, I'll be doing a draw and giving this website away. So the first thing we're going to do is install Popcorn theme onto this vanilla WordPress installation that we've got right here. So in this tab here, I do have the Popcorn theme website. And to get your downloads, all you need to do is go into your account. You may have already done this already. Go to downloads. And you're going to want to download Popcorn theme version 2, which is this top one here. Give that a click. Let's save it to my downloads folder. Your file name may be slightly different in terms of the letters after the word Popcorn 2. Don't worry about that. There we go, and that's downloaded. So now if we go back to our WordPress website, I'm already logged in. If you're not logged in, you'll need to go to /wp-admin and log in. I'm then going to go into the dashboard. We go to Appearance and Themes. Then up the top, we've got this button here, Add New. Going to give that a click. And then Upload Theme. Then Choose File. And I'm going to find the file I've just downloaded, which is here in my Downloads folder. Give that a double click and then click Install Now. And that is uploaded. So now all we need to do is activate. Okay. That's now active. We do need to enter our license. So click on Enter Your License. Now you'll find your license code within the email that you received after you ordered. So you need to just copy and paste that into this box from the email. I've got it in my clipboard already, so I'm just going to paste that in. And then you're going to want to enter your email address, the email address that you used when you ordered Popcorn theme. You're going to need to pop that into this box here. So let me just do that. Then click Activate. And we're all good. That's valid and all working. So one last thing to do just to make sure that we're all ready, and that is to install the Gutenberg plugin. It seems to help. You don't necessarily need it, but I'd install it. Let's click Install on that. And we're good. So now if we just take a look at the site, I'm going to come here and click Visit Site. We can see that Popcorn theme is installed. It's up and ready and yeah, ready to go. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is start basically customizing the look and feel of the site. I'm going to work on the header and the homepage to a certain degree. We may have to come back and make some changes a bit later once we've added some content. But yeah, let's get the header going and get the site color scheme going, all that kind of thing. And then we can go on to add some content. So to do this, I'm going to be using the site editor. But before I do that, I'm just going to add a few categories, which is how we group content together, and a couple of pages without any content, just so that I can add them, for example, to the navigation and kind of see where we're at. You can always go back and populate them later. So we're going to go into dashboard. First thing is those categories, which is in posts and categories. As I say, this is how we group content together. First one is going to be buyer's guides, where I'm going to put my product and commercial related content, like, you know, the best family board games, that kind of thing, or the best games for 2 players. 2 article ideas right there. And the next one is going to be winner's guides, or something like that. Maybe it should have a better name, which is basically the informational post. How to win at Monopoly, for example, would be a bit of content in there. The reason I'm adding them now, because I want to add them to the navigation, which is the menu at the top. And you can't add something that doesn't exist. Next up, I'm going to add a couple of pages, because again, I may want to add them to some navigation. These are the important pages like About Us. I can always fill it in later. I'll get some AI copy for this or something. And then let's have a look at that. Yep, nothing there. Perfect. Then one more page, can go to new page up here. Let's do a Contact Us. Okay. So they're added. So now we can start working on that header and doing the navigation. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go back to the home page, and then I'm going to jump into the site editor by coming up here and clicking Edit Site. Site editor basically allows us to change how the site looks, can change all the templates, whether it be the home page, page template, post template, whatever we like. They're all in here. Just click them and then click edit up here. I'm not going to mess around too much with this. Just going to set a few things up. So the first is we need to add a image for our logo, which I already have. I created it with Canva earlier. So I'm going to click here. And then there's a little upload icon appears. Select files. Find it on my computer, which it's in here. There's my logo. I created a logo of 500 by 150, 500 wide by 150 high. Okay, there we go. You can have a little tagline if you want, you know, something like, be the winner. Or you don't have to have it at all. If you want to remove it, just click on it and then click on the three dots, remove site tagline. I don't think I'm going to bother. And then here we have our navigation. It says navigation menu has been deleted or is unavailable. Create a new menu. Let's create a new menu. Why not? Perfect. And then we can add some stuff by adding blocks. So you add whatever you like. It's already showing the recently updated. So basically we can search here. So the first thing I want to do is add the winners guides. So if I do a search, winners guides, there it is. Perfect. Let's click and on the little plus and add the other category, which of course is buyer's guides. And then maybe let's add those other pages too, about us and contact us. There we have it. Let's save and take a look. Click view up here, view site. Looks nice, huh? Okay, the next thing I'm going to do while we're in the site editor is just set the color scheme for the site. I'm going to use the logo colors, which I've already extracted out of Canva. It's a good idea to do that. Canva have like a brand kit where you can basically give it an image and it will tell you what the colors are. Come up here and click on the little styles button up here. Close that little guide. And there's a whole load of built-in color schemes if you want to use them, or you can set your own. You can adjust the typography, so you know the fonts, sizes, all that stuff. Then you've got your links, then you've got your headings. Basically, you can adjust the colors, not the colors, the fonts and the sizes. The colors are in, funnily enough, where it says colors. And yeah, we can adjust them in here. So you got text as black, that's fine. I like black text. We got the links as red. But you might want to change that to something else. You've got the default and then you've got the hover. I'm actually going to change it to blue because I think blue is a better color for links. So like something like that, the vivid cyan blue, or maybe the darker blue is better. Let's go for the darker blue. Okay. And then we've got the headings. They're black. Generally, I think black is a good color for text. We've got the buttons, and I do want to adjust this so that we're using the colors from the logo. So I'm going to click on the background color here. I've got my note here with the color codes. I can't remember which one's which. Let's see what this one is, the F2. Okay, it's a nice gold color. It's basically the gold out of the cup there. That's perfect. That's perfect. We'll go with that. And the text color is white. So that should be fine. I mean, we'll put some buttons in a minute. Let's just save. And okay, they're going to keep the style they already had. So I'm going to have to update the color on here, which is fine, but we're going to adjust these in a second. So let's just start from the top. The header's done. Let's do this panel now, which is basically our hero panel. And we can have whatever we like. Maybe you want a search box. In fact, yeah, let's do a search box. Why not? Let's do a search box. Because I think people, when they come here, they're going to be searching for a particular sort of game. So come up with some catchy line like, always be a winner. You can obviously add color there if you like. I don't think I actually want this line. I want to add a search box here. So let's remove this. Click on the three dots. I want to center this actually. Let's click here and go align center. Let's click plus and add a search like that. And click this to get rid of that little heading. Looks good. Let's make it a little bigger. I'm going to go medium, I think. Got the optional placeholder, games, toys, and more. Actually, let's go for something else. What would you like to win at? Perfect. Okay, so this button, because I've just added it, is using the new color scheme. That's good. And then we could use these buttons. Why not? Let's use them. Let's change them to, I want a center align. Oh, no, I need to grab the whole lot here. Hang on. Let's pull down this. It's so much easier. Let's grab the buttons here. Then we'll click here, which is the change items justification. Justify item center. Perfect. And what we'll do is we'll have winners. Guys, that's it. That is what I called it, isn't it? Yep. To make this a link, click on the little chain after clicking on the button. We can type it in. Should find the category. There we go. And then this one can be buyer's guides. Again, click on the link. There it is. Of course, we can change the colors of these. Background over here. I can click here and then I can paste in that color code if I've still got it. There we go. I can maybe set this one as the other color that I've got in my brand colors. Ooh, this 33363F. What color is that? Let's find out. Paste the color code in there. Okay, like a dark blue. That must have come out of the base of the thing. So I'm going to need to change the text color so that it stands out, make it white. There we go. Very nice. I'm going to actually add a little bit of text here, so I can just click the plus if I want to add something here, paragraph, or just browse our articles. Again, align it center. Got a bit too much margin here between the elements, between the buttons. If I click on the buttons, you can see over here we've got this top margin. If I just bring that down, I'm thinking 3. Look okay. Perfect. Final thing we need to do is add an image, I think, for the background here. So to do that, we just click on it and then we click replace here and then upload. And I've got my image here. There it is, beautiful. It was just an image I chose on Canva. I don't know if it's the best one, but we'll go with it. Okay, this text here probably needs to be white, just to raise it up a little bit. Perfect. Let's save and let's have a look. View. We can, of course, check what it looks like on mobile and on tablet. Now, on mobile, this, you can't really read all the text. So I'm going to just change that to be, we need something shorter. Maybe we just don't even need a placeholder. I can't think of anything right now. Tablet, there we go. And desktop, of course, the visitors won't see optional. I think it does need some placeholder, don't you think? Win at. I'm just going to put win at for now. That will do. Can refresh. Perfect. Starting to look good already, I think. So we can do a little bit more. I'm going to just remove one of these boxes, and then what I think we need to do is add a bit of content before we go too much further, just so we can see what it looks like, and then we'll do the footer and everything towards the end. Be a good idea. So yeah, back to here. Let's remove one of these. I only want 2 columns. Of course, you could add one, change it to however you like, really. And then down here, we're going to add some recent posts, something like that. just to fill out the home page a little bit more. But yeah, let's get rid of this. So if I click on it, and I've got the list view open down here, I can see that this is a column. You see, column, and then within it, it's got a group, and then it's got all the other stuff. I'm just going to remove the column. So click on the three dots, remove column, and then they'll automatically go across to fill the rest of the space. Now, of course, we should probably stick with the brand colors. So let's change this background to the F2A E2 file. I'm going to remember that by the end of the day. So let's go back and come into background, click secondary, paste it in. Very nice. I think text might be better white. Maybe I'm thinking maybe we should go for this darker grey. That'll make the buttons pop a bit better. So I've got that. It's this code here, isn't it? The 33363F. See what that looks like. I like it. I don't like the rounded corners though. I'm going to turn off the radius. Bring that down to 0. Maybe if that text was the orange, it would look nice. Let's try. So it's the F2A25. Looks good. Looks good. Let's change the button as well to match. Nice. A little bit of text here. Find actually reviews and ideas on all sorts of games. Perfect. Then this one, because of all the colors, I've got a good mind just to copy this. Should we do that? Might make more sense. So to do that, I'm going to remove, in fact, let's just go up here. Let's duplicate this column. So I'm going to click on the three dots again, click duplicate. And then I'm going to come down to this column, remove. There we go. That was a quick way of doing it. And let's change this. In fact, I'm going to change this one. I want the winners guides to be first. There we go. And then this needs to link through to the winners guides. Like that. Perfect. I think I will keep this button, but we'll come back and change that later once we've added a bit of content and set up a blog page, that kind of thing. So let's save. Let's view. I can just come here and refresh. There we go. Looking good. So the next thing we should do is add some of that AI content that I created earlier. And yeah, let's get it on. Let's get it looking real nice. So I've got some information posts and I've got a product post. So we'll do both of them. Okay, so now it's time to add some content to the site. Now, in terms of how I've created the content, I have used AI. I've been using Jasper mainly, jasper.ai. You'll find a link in the description. Really appreciate it if you use it. It's an affiliate link. Thanks very much. I've been using Jasper for ages and I've got a whole load of videos on how I create content with Jasper. Again, you'll find those links in the description below this video. I've also been using a little bit of ChatGPT. Obviously, it's all the rage at the moment. It's free and it's pretty cool. Although it is really busy and it's not, always available, which can be a bit of a pain. But I'm not going to spend too long on how I create the content because, as I say, I've got a load of videos that go into detail on it. But just very quickly, so with Jasper, I'd like create a new document, start from scratch. And for example, it might be something like how to win at Monopoly. That might be the keyword I'm going for. If I can spell Monopoly, we'll be fine. Is that right? Monopoly? Yeah, okay. I'd make that H1. No, that's wrong, of course. It's got an extra O. And give it a title, the document here. And then I'd maybe give Jasper a description, or a command I should say. So write an article on the above, include a 5-step guide and the do's and don'ts when playing, something like that. To run the command, you press Command and Enter on a Mac. It's probably Control Enter on a thing. And then obviously Jasper will go off and do it. I'll just keep pressing Compose. You have to do that with ChatGPT, I guess it just does it. So yeah, let it do that. See what we get up. I mean, you could do the same thing with ChatGPT. I guess you'd say, write an article on how to win at Monopoly. If I can spell it right this time. Monopoly. Why can I not spell Monopoly? Monopoly, that's it. On how to win at Monopoly, include a 5-step guide and the do's and don'ts. Include, okay. Let's see what we get from ChatGPT. Get familiar. Is it going to be similar? Familiarize yourself. Prioritize. Okay, see that they're obviously both using the same engine. You can see that because they come up with the same sort of stuff. I should probably just increase this output length on Jasper. So yeah, this is basically how I do it. I don't want to spend too long showing you this, but I guess you are interested. Do check out all my other AI videos. I've got tons on how I create articles. And the thing is, the articles that I've created in those videos are still ranking well. So it shows it can be, can work in terms of getting traffic. You notice I've got these blue lines coming up. That's because I've got Grammarly running, and then I will generally change some of the AI text using Grammarly to make it slightly more readable and just mix it up a bit. Written by John Martin MD. What the heck is that? Okay. It didn't give me the do's and don'ts. Let's try again. Do's and don'ts on the above. Okay. That's not what I wanted, Jasper. Ah, here we go. The do's and don'ts are here. Well, there's two. Let's see what ChatGPT. This is better do's and don'ts from ChatGPT. So I kind of use a bit of a combination of the two. Be patient. Okay. I'm going to use the Jasper kind of core. The other reason I like Jasper a lot is because, although this is kind of irrelevant in a way because AI detectors are irrelevant, as I've talked about that a number of times, ChatGPT content is very easy to detect. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. Whether that could have an issue in terms of Google, whatever, I don't know. Bing, don't know. Jasper content is harder to detect. So, and it's even harder to detect when I use Grammarly and do this. Okay. So there's the article. Should we put this one up now? I mean, I do have a how to win at Monopoly, which I knocked out the other day using Jasper, but let's use this one. I guess the other thing that we could do for our article with Jasper is use the art. Give me some illustrations of people playing Monopoly. I don't know if that's what I want. We'll come back to that in a second. Right, so let's start adding content, which is really the most important thing to do right now. So for some reason I'm logged out. Let me just log back into the site. Okay, I'm logged in. One other thing I'll just mention very quickly is that I have got the featured images, which are the images that are going to be on the top of each post. Got them already done. I created them with Canva. Again, you'll find links to Canva, tutorials and stuff that I've done on Canva in the description. Canva is a fantastic bit of software. Do go and get it if you haven't done so already. It's at canva.com, or there's an affiliate link below this video. I appreciate it if you use the affiliate link, of course. And let me just show you the kind of thing I've done. This is the kind of thumbnail I've done. So it's really easy. Just got the Othello logo from Google. And then in terms of images, you can get images like this from within Canva. Just do a search for, Othello, also known as reverse I believe. And look, there's an Othello image there. Is that better than the one I got? Don't know. If I do reverse C, I'll probably get more. Yeah, these kind of ones. I think that's the one I'm using, is it? One a bit like that. If I click on it, or click on the dots, it should show me some others. Okay. Sure, there was more the other day, actually. Okay. Oh, yeah, there they are. You get the idea. And then, very simple, you can just add texts, or text even, just by clicking and typing. And in fact, there is a whole load of, if you go to File and Create New Design, there's a whole load of templates here, like just look for thumbnails or featured images and you can take a template. But yeah, that's how I've done it. For more information on Canva and how to create fantastic things, including logos, I did the logo, which of course that we've already added in here too. There was a logo template. I did a search for a winner logo or a prize winner or something like that in terms of templates. Changed the text, jazzed it up a little bit, and had a quick logo. So Canva is one of my most useful tools. Combine that with the AI copywriting. Those two are probably the two tools that I use the most. Right, let's add the content. I feel like I've gone off a little bit of a tangent. I really didn't want to talk too much about the actual creating of the content. I wanted to stick to making the website, but I guess it's important. I hope you found that useful. So to add a new article, we're going to go to New Post. And of course, I'm going to try and format it using all the wonderful features of Popcorn theme to get it, looking real nice. So, how to win at Monopoly. I'm going to spell it right. Woo! How to win at Monopoly. And then we're going to start getting some of this content. Ooh. Wow, what is this? Okay. It has been really good, the AI. Again, I've got some videos on it, but I need to work on the prompt for that, I guess. I'm not too worried about adding too many images anyway to the article, maybe later. So if we go back to my documents, let's have a look at the one that we just generated. How to win a Monopoly. Okay. Just going to take that title, break it down a little bit. How do you win at Monopoly? This article provides a 5-step guide to help you become a master of the board. Okay, so for the 5 steps that we've got here, I'm going to use a popcorn pattern. So I'm going to click plus here, go browse all, go to patterns, and then I'm going to go to popcorn general. And then within here, we've got the step-by-step guide here. And then it's added it like that. And then we can just simply start copying and pasting. I don't need the word step 1 because I already got that. So let me just quickly do some copying and pasting. Okay, so that's my copying and pasting done. Just to make it look a little nice, I'm gonna, these like title bits, I'm gonna bold them up. Just highlighting and pressing the B here. I think formatting and styling is very important when it comes to content. Just makes the difference between a good bit of content and an average bit of content. Okay, let's add some more things. What else have we got in Jasper? We've got these tips. Okay, I'm going to add these at the end. What I want to do is add these do's and don'ts. And we've got a great pattern for that. Actually, let me just add a little bit of text. So they've got this. There are also some important do's and don'ts when it comes to playing Monopoly. I like to add a little bit here and there of human text. So I'm going to click plus again, go to browse all the patterns and general again. And what I want is this one, which is the do's and don'ts block. Look at that, it looks lovely. And let's see how it pans out. If there's too much text, what I'll do is I'll move the don'ts below. So let's have a look. We're going to use the ChatGPT do's and don'ts. I'm going to remove the word do though, because we've got that at the top. Make smart trades and negotiations. Good. Keep track of cash flow. All right, I'll just copy and paste these really quickly. There we go, that's all pasted. I don't need this last one. I'm just going to delete this with the backspace. This one's a little long, but it's fine, it's fine. I think it'll be fine. Take out too many loans. Does it mean mortgages? I think they're mortgages. Maybe it depends on the version. I'm going to add both. Spend too much money on properties that don't generate much income. I mean, that's easier said than done, but I guess we'll take it. ChatGPT ever played Monopoly? Obviously not. Okay. Don't get discouraged if things don't go your way at first. Okay. And the last one. Give up on your strategy and it seems like it's not working. Okay. I guess these are useful. Right. So that's looking nice. Looking really nice. What else have we got? So we got those other tips, haven't we? From Jasper, which I think I'm going to add them. I don't know if I want that last bit, but I do want these tips here. So what I'm going to do to add them, we could add another one of these boxes, or we can just add some bullet points. So let's do that now. I'm going to add a little heading here. H2 is fine. Is that right? To improve your Monopoly game. We'll go with that. Okay, and then I'm just going to copy these. Perfect. And then I just need to get rid of these hyphens that Jasper's put in. Then we're going to turn it into a bulleted list. So let me just get rid of these. Okay. Then I highlight all the text, click on this little paragraph symbol and go transform to list like that. To make it look even better, if I come down here to advanced and go to the additional CSS classes, I type in popcorn hyphen check hyphen list, and I'll put that in the description of this video so that you can copy and paste it. You get these lovely ticks. So there we go. And then we'll end with a little summary. So let me just add one more pattern, which is in general, and it's this one. It's the conclusion. And then we need like a closing paragraph. Let's see if we've got one here. Okay, I'm going to take that. Don't need this paragraph. There we go. Should we take a look at it? Before we do that, we need to, of course, add our featured image and also put it into a category. So let's put it into winners guides down here. Just tick in the box. Let's add the featured image. Just click there and go to upload files, select files, and let me just find it on my computer. How to win at Monopoly. There we go. And I'm going to add a little excerpt. I'm just going to do a version of this. So the excerpt is a little bit of text that will appear in various places around your website. So down here it says excerpt. We just open that up. I'm going to paste that in. How do you win at Monopoly? And I'm going to change this to here's our. In fact, I'm going to change this here. It reads a bit better, I think. Master of the Monopoly board. It's better. So, all done. Let's click publish. And then view the post. Thumbnail's looking nice. There's our do's and don'ts. There's the tips. There's the final thought. Probably could be a little bit longer, maybe. But I think for this example, you get the idea. I could obviously go back into either the AI tools and try and get some more out of them. But for now, I think that's fine. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do a quick edit and I'm going to put another 9 articles on I've got, or maybe 8 articles, and just to kind of fill out the site. But next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, after I've done that, I'm going to show you how to add a article that's more product focused. So maybe you've got some products on Amazon that you want to talk about, link off to using affiliate links. We're going to do that next. Okay, so I've filled up the site with the rest of the content. It's looking really good, looking really nice. Maybe I haven't formatted this stuff maybe as much as I should. I just wanted to get it all up. But it's not too bad. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to add a product focused article. So it's going to contain some affiliate links to Amazon, some nice product information. Yeah, basically a product focused article. Now, of course, when you're adding content to your site, you're going to have a mix probably of informational content and product focused content. I would recommend that you go for around an 80-20 ratio on that. So 80% info content and 20% promotional, commercial, product-focused content. That makes sense. You don't want to overdo it with the product-focused content. That's it in my experience. Yeah, not a good idea. So I've got the article here. It's something I put together with Jasper. And it's the best board games for families, our 10 favorites. So yeah, kind of a listicle kind of article. Very common in affiliate marketing, just to list off products around a particular theme. So yeah, this is best board games for families. Now, of course, you're going to want to sign up as an affiliate with whoever you're going to be promoting, so Amazon or whatever. And Amazon will give you access to your tracking links straight away. So if I go to Amazon.com and scroll down to here, there's this become an affiliate link. That's what you want to do. Go through that process, fill in the form, and you'll then get access to, let me just click on a product, to this bar across the top, which allows you to create your affiliate images and links and all that stuff. And I'll show you a bit more detail on that as we go forward. So let's start adding this post. I'm going to use a lot of the features from Popcorn Theme to really make this post pop. That's why it's called Popcorn, kind of, and show off the products as best I can. So let's go back to the website, go new post. And obviously we'll start copying and pasting some bits and bobs in here. So there's the title. I'm going to capitalize this up in a title kind of capitalization way. I think that's right. The little joining words, you leave them lowercase, don't you? So that's the title, and then we'll take this first paragraph. Just going to copy and paste very much like before. Okay. So what I'm going to do to start with, I want to show off some products like quickly. I think that's a good technique with product posts like this, because a lot of people, they're not going to read through the whole thing. They just really want to know the answer to the question really quickly. So what are the best board games? Like, just give me free quickly so I can just click and go take a look and probably buy one. So I'm going to take the top three that we've got here, Catan, Ticket to Ride, and Pandemic, and I'm going to put them at the top in a real nice layout, just to show them off. So to create that nice layout, what I'm going to do is insert a popcorn theme pattern. Click on the plus, of course. Browse all, and then go to patterns. And we've got a whole selection of product ones here under popcorn products. Here they are. So these are great ways, or a whole load of great product blocks that you can use to really make everything stand out and look really nice. I'm going to use this one, which allows us to show off free products. So just give that a click. And then we can start editing it. And obviously we need to change the images, add a little bit of text, and add some click-through links here. So we'll leave that one as top pick. We'll change this one to be, I mean, I should probably look at the products, but you know, this is more of an example site. This one is easy to learn. I'm just looking for some key points about the product. Easy to learn, Ticket to Ride, and this one is good for teaching teamwork. I like that. Teaches teamwork. I'm going to change top pick actually to favorite. Okay. So as you can see, really easy to change. Just click on the bits you want to change. So let's do these images. What we're going to do is we're going to insert a site stripe image. Now with Amazon, they're particularly fussy about images. So don't just go copying and pasting them from Amazon. You need to insert them in the correct way. And the correct way is to use the site stripe, which is, of course, this bar we get across the top of Amazon when we're an affiliate. Of course, go and sign up, as I said earlier, down the bottom here, and become an affiliate. Now, I was looking at Catan earlier, so here it is, the first game that we're going to be talking about. Catan. And yeah, I want this image. That looked good, huh? So to get it, I'm going to come up here and select image, and then I'm going to go large. You want to make sure you've got the right tracking ID selected. I'm just going to use this one. I don't actually have a tracking ID set up for this site. Maybe I should do one now. That's a good idea. Let's pop into Amazon affiliate by clicking on earnings. And then what we can do is up here where you got your email address, you can go manage your tracking IDs. And then I'm going to create a new one and call it frequent winner. That's the name of the site. Let's close that. So now if I just refresh this product and then go to image, I can now select frequent winner. It's good to have different tracking IDs for each of your sites. Then you know where your Amazon commissions are coming from, which sites are working, etc. So yeah, select large, and then I'm going to just come down here, and here's the code we're going to use. I'm just going to click it. It will highlight the whole thing. I can then copy it to my clipboard, go back to the post, and then, now this is an image, so I can't put it in there. So I'm going to just click on the image, click on the three dots, click remove image, and then in this space that's left, I'm going to click add block. And then what I want is HTML. So I'm just going to type in HTML. There it is, custom HTML. And then I can just paste in my site stripe. And that should be good. Let's have a quick look. Let's click preview up here and just check that that's working. Now, the great thing about using a site stripe code is that it automatically inserts your affiliate link. So there's our image. And then when someone clicks on that and goes through to Amazon, they'll be cookied and you'll get a commission if they buy some stuff. So that's that. I don't know if it needs a little bit of space at the top. I don't know. It's kind of a big image. We'll see what the others look like. Maybe we'll add a bit of extra space in a moment if we need to. Okay, let's add a few words. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change this heading. Catan. Then obviously I need a little bit of text about it. Catan. I'm just going to take, I'm going to probably take the whole sentence, maybe. Let's see what that looks like. It might be too big, but we'll have a look. It's, maybe I can make this font a little smaller. So of course you can adjust fonts and everything. Just come over here. It might look good small. I think it might do. That's the standard base, and then we've got small. So that's fine. And then here, where it says check the latest price, I might actually just change this to check price on Amazon. And then I'm going to click on the little chain to add a link. And then go back to Amazon. Up the top here, click on text to get a text link. Make it the full link. Make sure you got the right tracking ID. Oh, click get link again. Full link. The reason I want the full link is because when I give this site away, I'm going to want to update the tracking IDs. And it's impossible to update the tracking IDs if you use the short link. So it's good to use the full link because in the future, when you sell your website for $1 million, you're going to want to update those tracking IDs to the new buyer, of course. Or for whatever other reason, maybe you have a problem with Amazon, they kick you out of the associates program or the affiliate program, you rejoin, you get different tracking IDs, you're going to want to update them. So always use the full link, it's good practice. So yeah, select that, copy it into my clipboard, and then just paste that in like that. I'm going to click on the little options here, because I want it to open in a new tab. And click apply. And that should be good. Let's click preview and just check that it all works. And then we'll do the other products. Okay, the button's gone onto 2 lines. Now, it's sent me to the Spanish one because I live in Spain, and it's slightly different. So I don't have the whole one link thing set up. It's fine. If they're a US visitor or whatever, they'll go to Amazon.com and that'll be fine. I do have some videos on setting up one link, by the way, so I'll put links to them below. Basically, that allows people to be redirected to the correct Amazon and the correct product, in theory. Okay, yeah, so this button looks a little big. I mean, it doesn't look quite so big here. I think it's just because we've got a lot of words. Okay, so what I'm going to do to make this look a little tidier, I'm just going to change the wording to buy now on Amazon. See if that fits. Let's have a look in the preview. Yeah, okay, that looks good. So I'm going to add the other products very quickly. You don't have to watch me do that. I think you see the process, and then we'll see what they look like and if they need any more tidying up. Okay, they're all added. Now, as you can see, the images are all slightly different sizes, so it's making it look a little bit skew-whiff is the word I want to use. Is that a word? So I'm going to add a little bit of spacing around these images just to see if we can get it looking a little straighter. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring up the side overview. And what I want to do is just add a spacer. So I think that's good. Let's click on the plus and click space, or even type spacer. There we go. Okay, there's our spacer. I'm going to put it as a height of 20. You can set it manually over here to the right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick it above the image. Let's see what that looks like. Looks a bit better now because it's not so near the top. So let's just add another one of them. I could just duplicate this by clicking on the 3 little dots, go duplicate. And then what I'm going to do is bring it into the next one. Which is, of course, in this column here. I nearly got confused then. There we go. I want it above the custom HTML, just there. Perfect. Now, does the last one need one? I think it might help. Let's see what happens. Thing with making websites and WordPress and stuff in general, you do have to have a little play around to get it right. I mean, once you've got it right, of course, it's fine going forward for all the future content you're going to do. You just follow the same formula, but sometimes the first time you just got to have a little play around, see what looks good. Okay, let's have a look at that. Okay, I think this one also needs a little space at the bottom. I know the image is just a different shape to the others. So let's duplicate and then just drop it below the custom HTML. This area here, this overview is great because you can easily grab the bits you need and put them where you want. Sometimes over here it can get a little messy. So let's just preview that. That looks nice. I mean, the main thing is I want all of the text and all the buttons to line up. Looks good now. So there we go. There's our free products looking good at the top of our article. So what I'm going to do now, let's go back to our content, is we need to add the rest of the products, of course, in more detail. So let's do that. What I'm going to do, actually, I think I'm going to move this paragraph down because it makes more sense because that's talking about the 10 favorites. So I'm going to cut that out and come down here, add a paragraph, put it in there. And then here, add a little heading. So heading. Let's put family game, shall we? Let's also capitalize this properly. Okay. H2 is fine on that. In terms of structure of articles, you should, obviously, this at the top is a H1 because that's the title of the post. That'll be done automatically. Then everything else is a H2. And then if we needed, subheadings below that, it'd be H3, H4, H5. So let's, I'm just going to start copying and pasting and then we'll start formatting. So let's start with Catan. So I'm just going to take this big chunk of text, then do a little formatting. So I'm going to put this onto the next line. I'm going to turn this into a heading. I'm wondering if we actually need another heading. I might make these a H, as I was saying, different layers of headings. I might make this a H3, like this, and then add here the H2 and 10 of the best family board games. Still using lowercase. I don't know if I prefer it now, lowercase. I don't know. Okay. So for this, we can either add some bullet points, which would look nice, or we could add a another pattern, another product pattern. Let's see what we got. I'll add it down here for now, and then we can move it around. So if we go into the patterns and into popcorn products, we've got these kind of, in fact, this looks much better, doesn't it? You can have it with the picture on the right. I'm going to go for the first one, the top one, product block 1, the original. It does have a border. I mean, I can maybe mix it up. The next one I'll do that one. So we've got a kind of red, yellow border alternating thing. So let's actually just put this stuff in here. Just copy paste. Little subheading. I'm just going to pinch it from here. Game for families, like that. Then, of course, we need to add our site stripe again. Let's just go back and get that from the Catan product page. Here we are. So image, large, and copy that. Remove the image block, add the HTML block, paste it in. There we go. And then yeah, we just need the rest of this text that I've put up here. Copy that, get rid of that heading. Paste that in, and then here are the benefits here. And what that heading's doing, I get rid of that. Then it's just, yeah, copy, paste. Don't need both of these buttons, so I can lose one of them. I think I'll keep the one on the right. Doesn't make much difference whether you want a yellow or red. You can obviously change these buttons anyway. Just come over here, click on the button, and then you can change colors to whatever you like anyway. So yeah, we're just going to copy and paste all this stuff in. You need an extra bullet, you just press enter at the end and you get an extra bullet. Talking of bullets, you don't need these bullets, so I'm just going to remove all of them. Looking good. So finally, we just got to add that site stripe link. Come into here, get the text link, the full link, of course, copy it. Click on the chain, paste it in, new tab. There we go. The reason I do for new tab is because it's just a usual thing to do with external links, and also you don't want people leaving your site. You still want it open in that tab. Okay, let's take a look at the preview. Okay, let's take a look. Looking pretty good, huh? Don't know whether I want to actually just lose this and put that there. I don't know if that will look better. Let's just have a quick look. Get that there, put this here. Just pasted something weird in it. Cut down. I don't know if I need the one. Do I need the one? Let's preview that. You can play around with it as much as you like. I think that looks better. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the other 9 products in exactly the same way. And yeah, I'll do a quick edit so you don't have to watch me do that because it might take a few minutes. Okay, so I've added all 10 games. Here we go. I alternated the boxes with the yellow and red. I think it looks nice. I also reduced a little bit of the text. There was a little bit of waffle. I didn't want too much text at the top, so I've taken a little bit out. Cleaned it up, made it a little bit sharper. And yeah, I'm really pleased with the result. So this article is pretty much done. We just need to add a conclusion, which we will do. So let's go back in and edit. And I'm just going to add the paragraph. Now, we do actually have some final thoughts boxes. Let me just show you within the patterns. Oh, not in there. In Popcorn General. You've got these conclusion ones. So, yeah, you can use that like this. I'm going to get rid of conclusion, don't like that word. And then just paste. Oh, hang on, that's not pasting. Let me get the actual text, that would be helpful. There we go. Just paste in without pasting over the title. Get rid of that bit. Now, if you don't like the yellow, of course, you can just click on it and click on here and then change colors, whatever you want. Maybe you just want white. White's nice. Okay, and we also need to add the featured image and just go through the post settings here. So I'm just clicking on post, put it in the right category, which of course is a buyer's guide. Set the featured image, which I prepared earlier in Canva. There it is. Featured image. Copy this, paste, because I want to copy this, paste, copy that little bit of text at the top to paste down here for the excerpt. And yeah, I think that's good. I'm going to click update. Let's have a look at this, this post. There's a featured image. There's the disclaimer. I'll show you how to change that in a second as well. You do need it on all content that's got affiliate links. There's our top 3. And then there's the rest of the products here looking really nice. And there's the final thoughts. So yeah, this is the single post template. So it's for all your articles, all your posts. If you want to edit it, so you want to edit this maybe, or the just anything to do with the layout, we go back to edit site up here. And then if we go to templates and find single, here it is. You can then come in here, change the disclaimer if you want. It's fine as it is personally, but you might want to change the color. Again, you come over here, you could maybe have it that color. This green color is quite nice. Or blue. Blue's nice. Okay, and then you've got the author box here. You may or may not want the author box. If you don't want it, you just click on the 3 dots and click remove group. Then it's gone. In fact, you might want to remove this whole section, post author, that's better. There we go, that's all gone. So there we go. Just save that up, and that will then affect all of the posts. Let's go and check that out. So here's our board games for families, and yeah, if we scroll down, the author box is gone, and the affiliate disclaimer is in a lovely blue. If we check one of the other previous posts, like how to win at Connect 4, it's blue here too. And the author box is gone. So there we go. That is the product focused content added. So really what we need to do now is just finish off the site. So we need to finish off this homepage, maybe add some featured posts if we like, and work on this footer. Then we're pretty much good to go. Okay, let's finish off this site. Let's tie up all the loose ends. One thing you may have noticed through this video is that my clothes, hair, and surroundings changed. That's because I've recorded this video over a number of days. I should have probably worn the same stuff for consistency. Never mind. So let's tidy up the loose ends. Let's get this site ready for visitors. So the first thing I want to do is just to have a look at what we need to do. So we've got the footer, which we need to do some work on, and the About Us and the Contact Us page, and set some featured posts. Let's do the featured post first. That's a nice, easy one. So if you want some featured posts, which I recommend you do, it's a good thing to do. You just go into your posts, and then you just got to choose a couple that you'd like to be in that featured area. So maybe I'll pick how to win at Splendor and click on the quick edit here, and then I can just click this little tick box here, make this post sticky. Notice that this one is not in the right category. There we go. Fix that. The quick edit is really good. You can do a lot of things. There's another one that's not in the right category. I was a bit sloppy with my adding of the content. There we go. If you want to do it within a post, maybe this arm wrestling one, you can go in and edit the post, or maybe you're just writing the post afresh. You've got the same tick box over here. Stick to the top of the block. That's how you set a featured post. So if we go and take a look now at the home page, there are our featured posts looking beautiful. Okay, let's populate the About Us and the Contact Us page while we're here. So About Us needs to be some blurb, maybe a photo. The more detailed, the better. You might want to link off to your social media profiles, your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your Twitter. All adds credibility, and that's what you're trying to do, is add credibility to the site, that you know what you're talking about, that you offer good value. And it also gives Google the impression that you have some expertise and authority, also known as EAT, or EEAT in Google's eyes, which is expertise. What's the other E? Experience, authority, and trust. Something like that. So I'm going to knock up an About Us page really quickly, because I've asked both Jasper and ChatGPT to help me with this. So I said, write a compelling About Us page about a website that helps you win at games. And that's what ChatGPT has done. This one's pretty good as well. Helping you win at table games, which we do cover table games. Maybe there's going to be some other things. The problem with Jasper was it started going a little bit gambly, blackjack, roulette, craps, that kind of thing. So I'm actually going to take the ChatGPT one. If I can copy and paste without bringing up the dictionary, that would be perfect. There we go. So let's just edit this page. Of course, you'd probably write one without AI. Or maybe you'd use AI to help you. I'm going to take this line. I like this one. If you're ready to start winning at games, you've come to the right place. Join our community today and help us. I don't want to join our community. Browse our website today. Let us help you achieve your gaming goals. I'm going to put this here in a little alert, just to make it stand out. Popcorn alerts, just the green. I think the green will be fine. Perfect. So that's the about us. Let's have a look. I mean, it probably needs a picture or something, but it'll do. So for the contact us, you're probably going to want to add a form. There's a lot of form plugins available for WordPress. They're all pretty good. I'm going to use Formidable, which is a free one, which is pretty good. So I'm going to go to the dashboard. I'm going to go to plugins, going to go to add new. So yeah, this will create a form that allows people to send you a message, which will come through to your email. I spelled that right? Formidable. So click install. A lot of form plugins. If you don't like this one, you can obviously try a different one. Okay, so I'm going to click new blank form. I'm going to call it contact us. Create. Then we're just going to use some simple fields. They're all over here. You can just drag them over like that. There's a text form. That one's going to be, I just clicked on it there, and then you can come over and change it. Your name required. Okay, and then we're going to have a email one. Change that to your email. That's required as well. And then we need a paragraph one. This one. What? Oh, now I've got two. Remove it, come over here, click the three dots, delete. I'm sure about that. Okay. And change this to your message. Okay. There's the button. And change all that. Ooh. Okay, let's update. We need to update, obviously, before we change the thing. So I'm just going to the settings there just to see what we got. Okay. It's all fine. There's the button. I just wanted to change that to send message. The old button there. Update. And yeah, we're just going to need to check the actions and notifications. Send email. Send email to the admin email, which is what you set within your WordPress, but you could set something else. I can set wpeagle.com from, that's fine, subject, new message from frequent winner. And then that's fine. It will send all the stuff through. Okay, good. Update. So now we just need to add it to our page. So to do that, I'm going to just go back to the website. If I can do that, there we go. Go to the Contact Us page. Click Edit Page. Okay, then what we're going to do is just add a formidable block. So click on the little plus here. It's right there. You can search, just type form. Formidable forms. Then select my Contact Us form. Doesn't preview. I don't know why. Never mind. We can just update and view page. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit too wide. That's fine. We can adjust that. So I'm going to go back in, edit the page, and bring up the list. Then what I'm going to do is click on the formidable forms, click on the three little dots, and click group. That should fix that. And while I'm here, I'm going to add a little paragraph like, got a question? Send us a message using the form below. I'm also going to add a little note that says, by using this form, you agree to our privacy policy. You know, keep it all compliant. Let's link that through, highlight, type. There we go. Oh, we haven't created the, we'll have to link it up. I haven't created the page yet, never mind. In fact, actually, I want this above the formidable form, so I'm just going to drag it up within that group. Perfect. All right, now let's take a look. There you go, looks nice. So then when someone fills in the form, it will send me a message. So let's do that privacy policy. Let's do that right now by creating the pages, and then we'll link it all up in the footer there. So let's just check what pages we've got. I don't think I've done them yet, have I? No. So new page, add new, privacy policy. Now you can obviously pay a lawyer to do this for you, or you can go to a website like this, which is privacypolicies.com. I'll put a link below. And you go through basically a little setup wizard, and it will generate you a privacy policy around your site, which is fine. I mean, I don't know if it will stand up in a court of law or anything, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. So it's really just to have the pages in the right places. So your website's legit, or at least looks legit. You can generate one for free. Once you have generated one, you get this page, and it gives you this HTML code, which you can copy to your clipboard. Go to your page, and then you want to add a HTML block, custom HTML block, and then just paste it in. And then that's pretty much done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this H1 at the top, because we already have an H1, which is this bit here, you know, the title. That will be a H1, so we don't want two H1s. And these guys at privacypolicies.com, they do slip in a couple of links, which is fair enough. I mean, they're doing it for free, but you need to find them. So here's one. You see where it's got this ahref? So that's HTML for a link. So I'm just going to take all of this sentence out, where it says this privacy policy has been created with the help of blah, blah, blah. Take all that sentence out like that. And I think there's another little link that they've slipped in somewhere. Here. Learn more about cookies. Nice little link to their cookie article. Will you go away dictionary? So yeah, I'm going to take that out as well. Good. Let's publish and take a look. It looks pretty legal to me. So there's the privacy policy. What else have we got? We got website terms and disclaimer. Now, disclaimer, that's your affiliate disclaimer, I guess, which is not going to be its own page, so we probably don't need that page. Website terms and conditions, again, maybe a useful thing. There's this site here, termsandconditionsgenerator.com, which, again, will link you up with some website terms and conditions. Gives you some HTML again. So let's just copy paste it in. New page. Website terms and conditions. Get that HTML block, paste it in. Now, this does mention privacy. Please read privacy policy. I'm going to put our in there, and then I'm going to link this through to the privacy policy we just created. Best way is with HTML, which is ahref equals slash privacy. Basically put the URL in. Oh, privacy of your privacy policy. Like that. And then after the word policy, like that. Clear as mud, hey? Just copy what I've done, you'll be fine. Then click publish. And here is our website terms and conditions. Oh, I've left a link in there. I see that. Oh, and I've broken the HTML. Let me go back in and check it. What did I do wrong? Eesh. Let's get rid of this link here. I mean, I don't want to give them free links, really. Then what did I break with the privacy policy? ahref. I forgot a bracket. Not a bracket, a speech mark. There we go. That's what you want. My videos can be a little raw sometimes. I apologize. Right. Perfect. So there are those pages set up. One last page I'm going to set up is a HTML sitemap. I think it's a really good thing to have. I'm not going to go into other sitemaps and Webmaster Console and all that kind of thing. I've got videos on that and there's other videos on YouTube. I do recommend you set up an XML sitemap and I do recommend you submit it to Webmaster Console once you've got your site up and running. But a HTML sitemap is for users, it's for visitors, although Google does crawl it as well, so it's a useful thing. So I'm going to create a page called Sitemap. I'm going to click on the plus. I'm going to go into the patterns. I'm going to go into Popcorn utility, and then there's one called Sitemap. I'm just going to drop that in. What's this? Don't know. That should be fine. Let's publish and have a look. There's a sitemap. It's just a list of all the posts and pages. So now what we've got to do is just link up those pages properly in the footer. I'm also going to add a couple of columns just for an affiliate disclaimer and a little about us snippet. So let's do that now. To edit the footer, we're going to go into Edit Site. Now by default, there should be 3 columns anyway in the Popcorn theme footer. I think there were earlier. I don't know where they've gone. Don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how you can reset any parts or any templates right now if something goes wrong or it doesn't look like it should. So here we have all of our parts. These are the bits that make up the various parts of the website, the header, the footer, all that kind of stuff. What I'm looking for is footer. It's right at the top, I can see it. And here it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset it. So over here it says classic footer default. I'm going to click on the 3 dots and go clear customizations. There you go. Yours probably looks like this. Here you can have whatever you like. So you're probably going to want to add an affiliate disclaimer, which is added by default. You can change it if you like. Also, please refer to our privacy policy. Let's link up that privacy policy a few times, huh? Privacy policy. There we go. Okay, explore our site. What I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to change this to latest guides. And then I'm going to add something new. I'm going to get rid of this. Now let's pull up the thing. I'm going to get rid of all of this group. No, in fact, not the whole group, just these paragraphs. Now I look. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a query loop. Query loop. There we go. Start blank. Title and date is fine. And it's going to basically show the latest posts. We'll format it in a second. Let's get rid of this paragraph as well. Okay. So I want to make the title a link for sure. So I'm going to just click. I've selected post title over here. I'm going to click make a link. I'm going to change the size down to the base size. Okay. I don't want this date, so I'm going to come over here where it says post date, click on the 3 dots, scroll down, remove post date. I don't want this pagination. So click the main bit where it says pagination, and remove. I don't know what this is. I don't want it. remove no results. There we go. Then if we click on the little display settings here, let's set this up to 4. There we go. Perfect. And then for the About Us, I'm just going to take a little bit of this from our About Us from ChatGPT. That's a nice line. We're passionate about games. We believe everyone should be a winner. Let's put that in. Maybe a little extra. Then a little link here. Learn more about us. Link this through to the About Us. So finally, we've got this section down here which needs adjusting. So first up, this privacy needs to link through to privacy. So like that. Website terms, again, let's edit that link. Just clicking on the little chain button to do that. I'm not going to use a disclaimer. Get rid of that. I do want to add a couple more links here. So I'm just going to copy the privacy and then paste it and then paste it. Needs an extra space there. And then we'll change this first one to, just going to delete the text, About Us. Change the link to About Us. And then this one can be Contact Us. I just realized I need one more. Contact Us. Yeah, one more because I want to add our sitemap. Okay, let's save. Save again. Okay, now let's go back to our website. Click on that twice. Let's come up here, visit site. Okay, here's the homepage. Let's have a look at the footer. Looks good. Looks good. So I think we're all done. The site is pretty much ready. I mean, of course, needs a few extra things. As I said, you want to probably add Google Analytics. You want to do a sitemap, an XML sitemap, submit it to Webmaster Console. And there's going to be a few other bits and bobs that you want to do. But the core, the bulk, the main part of your site is all done. And you can start publishing to this site right away. And I'm sure it would do pretty well. Remember, this site is going to be available to win. And I've given you all the details at the beginning of this video. And of course, you'll find everything below. But anyway, let's wrap up this video. So that brings us to the end of this video. Did you make a website? I hope you did. Let me know, drop me an email. I'd love to see what you've created. My email address is eagle@wpeagle.com, or you can leave me a comment below. So now you've got your website, what do you do now? Well, the main thing is to keep adding content. Generally, more content equals more traffic, which then equals more money. You're probably going to want to think about monetizing with ads once you start getting some traffic in, and maybe doing a little bit of link building as well in the future. Now, these are all things that I talk about on a regular basis on my channel, so to make sure you don't miss out, be sure to click that subscribe button. You'll also find links down there to some of my social media, including a Facebook group where I hang out and a lot of other Eaglers also hang out, sharing ideas and thoughts on niche websites, affiliate marketing and all that kind of stuff. So it'd be great to see you in there too. But that's all from me. I wish you the best of luck with your site, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.